Mastro, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at the chart for James Cameron, legendary director of Avatar series, um, Terminator, Titanic. In fact, three out of the four biggest grossing movies of all time. If you look to the eastern horizon when he was born, you would see the constellation associated with Gemini rising at 21 degrees. First, we'll look at see how the planets are operating, and then we'll look at when they're operating at certain times in his life, and then we'll look and see um, what we could do to strengthen the chart. So, Sun is in old age. Any planet that's more than 25 degrees or less than 5 degrees uh, is considered weak and not able to protect or promote its own significations. So, Sun is ruling the house of success in performing arts, and it's placed in the house of wealth and fame. And so it connects wealth and fame through his performing arts and his leadership abilities. Um, Now, because it's weak, he's said to be difficult to work with, demanding, dictatorial, uncompromising as well. Now, and the sun is the prime indicator for health. So he decided to go vegan in 2012 to support better health. Now, Moon is ruling the second house, and it's placed in the ninth house, and it is afflicted by K2, so it's weak, and it connects his ability to have wealth and fame through public. Moon is a significator for public entertainment. Mars is one of his strongest planets. It is um, ruling the house of income, and it gives income through IT, engineering, special effects, action movies. Mars is all about energy, action, engineering, and IT. So it gives him those abilities. Then we have a weak combust Mercury. Mercury's very close to the sun, and it's combust, so it becomes weak, and it rules the house of happiness and home life. He did have five marriages, so yeah, there's some issue with that stability. And also, Moon is an indicator for stability in marriage. So both of those are weak. So hence five marriages. Now, Moon is also Mercury is also related to being critical and critical thinking. He does have a temper, hard, and he's again said to hard to work with. Then we have weak Jupiter afflicted by K2 as well. Jupiter is ruling the house of marriage and placed in the first house. And so it connects his purpose and partnerships with movies that teach something about who we are and how we should treat the planet. So again, weak Jupiter ruling the marriage house, five marriages. Then we have Venus is at besides Mars. Venus is very strong, as well as Saturn, and Venus is ruling the house of entertainment and creativity. So he gets creativity through entertainment. It's also a significator for wife. Now, Saturn is also very strong, and it's ruling the house of good fortune. It's placed in the house of entertainment and creativity. So good fortune comes through hard work, the significator for Saturn, discipline, and also creativity. Rahu and Ketu are functional malefic. They're close to the most effective point, so they can impact 6 out of his 12 houses. This configuration of Ketu in the first and Rahu in the seventh is balancing his needs with the needs of his partner. And because those are afflicting those houses they're in, the Rahu and Ketu, hence again 5 marriages. Now, it also has some impact on health and vitality. So he's very interested in health and became a vegan. Let's look at the timing of events. His first big movie was Alien in '86, during a very creative period, Venus period. And then in '89, he got a divorce, also during a Venus period, Venus having to do indicator for wife. '91, he made Terminator 2 during a Sun period. Sun is ruling their house of success. Great success with that. In '97, he another blockbuster, The Titanic, during a Rahu period. Rahu indicating of huge ups and downs. And then we have in '99, he got a divorce. And the divorce settlement was $50 million. That's during a Jupiter period, Jupiter end of marriage there, ruling the house of marriage with Rahu in it. And then we have 2000, he got married for hopefully the last time during a Saturn period, Saturn ruling the house of good fortune. Then we have made Avatar, the first Avatar in 2009 during a Venus period, Venus bringing great creativity for entertainment. And then he had like a near-death experience in that time frame where there was a big affliction of Rahu to the 8th house. And he was diving deep in the sea, and he ran out of oxygen. In 2012, there was a helicopter accident, during the making of a movie, and he got sued. And during that time, he became a vegan. So that's during a Sun period. Sun is a little bit weak and gives him interest in health. It is the prime indicator for health in his chart. Then in 2012, he got COVID during a Saturn period and wasn't able to go to the opening of the latest Avatar movie. And that was, Sun was, if you look at the transit chart on the left, you see the outer circles where the transiting planets are. Inner circle is where the birth planets are. So Sun was transiting the house of health. And Rahu and Ketu in the transit chart were also close to most effective points. So not only were Rahu and Ketu in the birth chart afflicting 6 houses, but the Rahu and Ketu in the transit chart were afflicting 6 out of his 8 houses. What could be done to strengthen the chart? Well, doing charities and donations, philanthropy, which he's already doing, is the best way. And the rest of the planets could be strengthened with my favorite remedy, a kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devata yantras for Mercury, Sun, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Mars, and Moon. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to see a kavash or get a reading or learn Vedic astrology, you can go to www.vastucreations.com. Thank you again for listening.